Hello, hello, NEFER's banner is about to end, so in this video, we will be doing the newest Nodcry quest, but I will be starting off with my NEFER pulls. I'm already close, I'm at like 60. We are on 50-50 because we got Flints, so hopefully we win this. We are at 60, so here goes. This is NEFER, right? Okay, 70. I'm just recording this in a different session, but I'm hurrying up because I don't want to accidentally forget to pull on NEFER's banner. There's 4 days left. What did I say? 50? 60? 70? What was it? 60. Okay, 70. Alright. Shall we do singles? 71? 72? I'll get my shit here. 73? 74? Oof. Okay, okay, 2 more. 75. Okay, last one from the free ones. I mean bonus, I guess. 76. Please, 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 NEFER, please. I'll do 20 pulls max, otherwise I'll wait for her rerun. Hey, we have enough. Actually, we have enough. We have enough. But I want Varka. 20, just 20 pulls. 30 pulls. Let's do 30. Last tenor. Okay. Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Fuck. Okay, thank you. I got good intuition.
Pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is mine.
NEFER, head of the Curatorium of Secrets. You may have heard a few rumors about me, but don't let that trouble you. Fact or fiction, I assure you it won't impact our collaboration.
Yes, queen. Okay, another one. Let's reset. Okay, that's it. Alright, I'll take it. An early. And we can do the quests, go treasure hunting, go questing, whatever, 100% the map, not really. But, you know, get primos. For Varka and Alice are the ones I'm sure I want. Let's see whoever else is playable. I don't know if I'm gonna pull for any Harbinger yet. Or Rerir, if he's gonna be playable. Durin, I kinda want, but not sure if I super want. And whoever the other people are that I haven't encountered in the story. Alright, let us start with the questing. I'll cut here, and I'll record it some other day. Yep. Hello, hello, welcome back to Song of the Welkin Moon, Act 3 of Genshin Impact. A nation doesn't exist. You're gonna be starting with Hidden in the Shadows, and this is from Luna 2. I'm kind of confused because we're not going by patch numbers, so the first one was Luna 1 and now it's Luna 2, so it's kind of like a whole interlude nation. And I just have to enable focused experience mode because I haven't been doing quests. Let us start. I would have started with my NEFER pulls. I will edit that in. I lost 50-50, but it's okay. We had enough to get her. We got lucky.
Oh, it's been a few days since we said bye to the others.
We did in max 70
Town.
after the loss. Oh, auto.
Still no news about Rerir, though. Where could he have slunk off to? If only he was gone for good. But with all the trouble he stirred up before, there's no way we've seen the last of him.
Hello, you must be the traveler in Paimon?
Yes?
Mr. Flint has been looking for you. Unfortunately, there's been a serious wild hunt attack over at the quarry. He thinks it's time to regroup and figure out a plan.
The quarry?
Uh-oh! We better get over there, right away!
Right away.
Let's go!
Jing. Ding. A nation that doesn't exist. What could that be? Meet up with Flints at the quarry. Oh, okay, I just wanted to show her. This is her! So cute. So fab. Oh, no, there you go. Now we're down to 10,000 Primo Gems. Where's the quarry? Oh. Okay, okay. Let's just walk from here then. I've never been to this area. Chicherin. Ooh. I've never thoroughly explored this side of the map. Now listen close, Vieri. I'm only sharing this. The proof of cognoscensi. What? Who's talking? Is it? Okay, well, I don't want to from Sumerian person. I don't want to trigger any of their quests, so we'll just go straight here. Good thing that didn't auto start when we walked near it.
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This whole area feels like a soulless husk.
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable. As if the power of that energy cannon wasn't enough.
He's not seriously still getting stronger? What's his endgame here?
Ah, everyone's here already. Hey, we made it.
The whole
So,
gang except
what's going on?
Nefer.
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few
Is
days
not
back,
here.
expecting Rerir to strike again. But
Even
it's
I
like
knows
he
there.
just
So
vanished into
where's
thin air.
Nefer?
No one has seen him nor found any trace of his presence.
Oh, we're gonna
That
finally
is
meet
until
Varka.
this morning, when a ratnik found signs of wild hunt activity while out here on patrol. As you can see, the crystalline itself is physically
Crystalline.
intact, but the Kuvaki it contained is all but completely diminished.
And we're sure that Rerir did this.
It's so hard to say it.
Who else?
Rerir.
He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Rerir of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will pose a threat beyond our ability to contain. The consequences could be catastrophic.
Traveler, do you remember when we encountered Rerir just after regaining his body?
Rerir.
There
or
wasn't a
Rerir.
shred of sanity left. Nothing but madness and rage.
I remember it well. He was already extremely dangerous even then.
Yeah, didn't he shout out a bunch of names? Then he started raving about how nothing in this world mattered to him. Oh, Paimon gets chills just thinking about it. Oh, but the thought that he's still out there, lurking somewhere in Notcry, waiting for his chance to strike? Oh, even chillier.
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength, why would he suddenly go into hiding?
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. No point staying in the shadows. Unless something went wrong. His whole resurrection thing didn't exactly go smoothly.
The other thing is, how does someone who's completely lost their mind still have the wherewithal to cover their tracks so perfectly?
Beats me.
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always entail a complete loss of rationality.
Okay.
It may be
Okay.
that he is simply living in a world of his own.
Okay, so I'm insane.
Actually sounds about right.
He's living in a world of
He
his
was
own.
ranting away to himself the whole time. Like he had zero interest in talking to us.
There are many unanswered questions here. He could be right under our noses, and we'd still be in the dark. Besides his name and title, we know little about him. Certainly nothing about his past, or what he might be hoping to achieve.
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin looking. Even Boss hadn't heard of the Rerir of Solnari before all this.
Rerir?
I'd be willing
pronounce
to bet
things
that
differently.
even if we gathered together
All of them.
every scrap of intel in Nodcry,
Rerir.
we still wouldn't find more than, like, 3 useful facts about him.
Then Rerir and Rerir.
So,
It's
if
like
we do
all
nothing,
different.
he'll just keep getting stronger. And if we want to investigate
Do they
him,
have like multiple
we have
directors?
no idea where to look. Last time we had Marionette and her big robo buddy to help us, and we still barely held our ground. If we had to face him alone, oh, Paimon's head hurts just thinking about it. What are we supposed to do against a threat this big?
Get
Well,
Varka.
I
Get
do
the
have a
Archon's
little
help.
hunch about his next move. Given that he attacked the
Venti,
quarry,
get Venti.
I'd say it's likely he'll target other places rich in Kuvaki.
Is this the last scene
Somewhere
of
like
the
the
last
Eye of
quest?
Krati, or
where
the
Varka
Pillar
saw
of
him?
Embla. One thing's for sure. If we just sit back and let him keep absorbing Kuvaki, we really won't stand a chance against him.
Mm-hmm.
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis. However, It is worth noting that these two locations are quite far apart. To investigate them both, we'll need to split up.
I agree, we should split up. Right now, Rerir's goal seems to be gathering Kuvaki, not fighting us directly. Once we're done, let's regroup on Hisi Island.
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki-rich ore, was it not?
That's right. Yes, it could well be a potential target of his. I should head back and start evacuating the pilgrims.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But I guess we don't have much choice, right? We're in a race against time here.
And if we do run into Rerir, what then?
That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind.
I don't think running's effective against
Didn't you say
Rerir.
the third rule was go with the flow?
I don't know. Did I? Anyway, whatever. In this situation, go with the flow means go find backup.
Agreed. If anyone finds so much as a trace of Rerir, do not pursue him. Get out of the area and alert the rest of us as soon as possible. We need to put safety first.
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Nefa, let's go.
The cuts are so cute, I don't know why. It's like, oh, just swipe transition. What about Columbina? How is she? I haven't done her Columbina Chronicles, you know, that like weekly thing. I always forget, so I only have like 3 done. Go to the Frostmoon Enclave. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore my, not, what do you call that? Traveler's Tales for now. In the Silver Moon Hall, should we go talk to Columbina? Find out if she has any idea about what to do? Or if she's getting weaker still, because that's... Oh, who are those? Yehoda, Flint's, and, Lauma.
Any leads?
Nope. Diddly squat.
Diddly
no clues
squat?
to where he might be hiding. It's like he's a ghost. It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Oh, I hate this feeling.
I love how they
I'd
still
rather
put
face
that in
him head
there.
on than be left
For
hanging
like
this.
just a second
So,
of
you guys
Yehoda's
didn't
imagination.
find anything either?
Not loving the word either. How about you, Flint's?
That's
I
Lumine's
questioned
brother.
a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. But by the time I got to his place, he was already gone.
Oh,
Almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that, or he's just extremely cautious and doesn't stay in one place for long.
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is, where or what is his next target?
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession. If he did still want it, he's had plenty of chances to take it.
All we can do now is hope that I know and Nefa turn up some leads. Darn it, Rerir. If you've got the guts,
I'm inclined to think it's Rerir because 2 of them said it that way.
Wait, he's actually here? I didn't mean it. I swear.
No, it's coming from
Please be Varka.
Silver Moon Hall.
Okay.
The Lady
Nope,
Kutar might
not
be in
Varka.
danger.
Let's get over there, quick!
Can we teleport? Can we use the waypoint? Or will you automatically put us there? Quest. Oh, cutscene. This early? Oh my god. No! Didn't expect a cutscene this early in the quest. She's being chased. I love that. I love that soft landing-ish.
Why is he attacking the damsel elect? What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
god, they're so cool.
This is insane.
Yes, it is.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here!
On it.
Oh, Paimon! Go help them! Will we be rescued by Varka? I'm guessing this is his introduction. Oh.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now you shall plunge into darkness. Thalindus.
Dude.
Soon I will find a way.
Watch out!
Stop! No! Oh, Paimon's still helping us. Paimon, save yourself. Oh, the thing's still within us, right? Right, yeah, the bone marrow thing. Nefer! Okay. We made contact. Not the wild hunt again. I don't know if I like the Tori more or him. Or evil characters, I mean.
To ashes.
Ooh. I can't really see his face. The Tori looks crazy, like actually insane, and he is. I'm not excusing him or anything, okay? Just to make it clear.
That was too close.
We barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
He's one of the 5 sinners, and that probably wasn't his full strength.
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards.
I have a question. When me and Nefer showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all about?
We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already duking it out by the time we arrived.
It was just a good thing we were in the
We
vicinity.
didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly, we had no choice but to step in.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
Wait, she's the moon goddess? Oh, no wonder she looks just like all those statues.
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon, and just as many why they might despise it. I've never met that person before, but there was no mistaking his deep-seated hostility towards
I love
me.
the sparkles in her eye.
Why he holds me in such
mask thing.
contempt, I cannot say.
Accessory.
But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way of taking revenge. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you and seeks to take it for his own. The list goes on. But right now, devising a counter strategy should be our #1 priority. The likelihood of this location being discovered is close to 100%.
A counter strategy? But we don't stand a chance against an enemy like this. Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world, right? So as long as we can sneak out of Nodcry undetected. No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehuda. This is serious stuff. You can't suggest we all just chicken out.
Running is our only option.
Oh, there it is. She said it.
Huh?
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have?
We need to get
We are
allies.
facing an enemy we cannot
We need
possibly
Dainsliff.
defeat in battle.
Please be voiced, Dainsliff.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still.
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to make your escape. Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
Doesn't that make sense? I'm the one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your necks on my behalf. A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon. What is it, Loma? The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no longer essential, and this is not my home, so you needn't ask me to stay.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our style.
Yeah, we can't just call it quits after everything we've been through together. Besides, she'd pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
We can't
Not the
overlook that you have
heartbreaking.
saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking. But suffice to say that we are friends, and friends look out for one another.
Yes.
Rerir's
Ohana
true
means
objective
family.
remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
Yes, that is true as well. Running away won't solve anything. We stand and fight no matter what.
But
No buts.
Kutar, I know why you left the Frost Moon Scions so long ago. It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return, and then expect you to perform miracles for them, as if that were their entitlement. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything, and that sometimes it takes losing something precious to appreciate its true worth.
Which is so
After
sad,
much
but
reflection,
it is true.
I've realized that this was
In a lot
never
of
about
cases.
whether the Frost Moon Scions need you. Any relationship based on need is purely transactional. What I truly hope is that you'll choose to stay, not out of obligation, but as part of our family. You were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home.
thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now.
No, we'll find a way. It's our turn to help you now.
Very well then. I'll do as you say.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the moon goddess?
It is, but I find it very draining. I barely managed to pull it off just now, and it will be some time before I'm strong enough to do so again. Rejected by the world, my power is dwindling.
Aww.
Like a lake, cut off from its source, slowly shrinking away. Now, it has almost run dry.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
The three moons belonged to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength.
That's why we needed the moon marrow, to borrow the Eternal Moon's power.
The three moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the Frost Moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other two. Yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the Eternal Moon's marrow. But this method of recovery is painfully slow. If only we could find the...
No, they caught up to us.
It's
Hurry.
the wild hunt! Even
Rerir
faster
must
than we
be close
expected.
by.
We'll have to finish this conversation later.
See how those wild hunt creatures are running away from us. They're likely just a scouting party.
Oh,
Which means Rerir won't be
okay,
far
we should
behind.
go. We really should
Then what
go.
are we waiting for? Let's get the heck out of here!
Oh, break out. Okay. No. Oh, wait. What? Where should we go? What do you mean? Oh, defeat. Okay, we have to defeat everyone first.
Insulation chamber deployed.
Oh, they just keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
Rerir's closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
Wait! I thought we could just ignore them. Apparently we have to
And
fight
this
them.
time, we can't fall back on Kutar's help to escape. This goes on much longer.
What happens if we wait for Rerir? Will we die? Actually, maybe Varka will appear finally. I'm waiting for Varka. Hello? It's full. What will happen? There he is! Oh my god! It's the wolf's gravestone. I am ready for him if that is still his weapon. Aventurine Pro Max. Did they change his face? He looks cooler in the trailer. Alright, still cool though.
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
He looks so different from the other male characters in the game. What's wrong with his face? I mean, not wrong. What's different?
Whoa! You're Varka? Grand Master of the Knights of
What's
Favonius?
different about his face?
We could save the intros for later.
It's like they gave
Right
him a different
now,
template.
Let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow
Okay.
me. I know somewhere you'll be safe.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move. There's no time to waste.
Is it his nose? He has such a... He has a different, like, structure than a lot of the characters. He kind of looks a little bit out of place among the other playable characters.
Where are we? This is so well
I love his aesthetic,
well,
though.
that goes without saying. This is the Knights of Favonius' meeting place in Nodcry, and a
Oh.
contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network,
The Northern Intelligence Network.
aka the Black Market of Intel. No matter what faction you're with, it's the place to buy and sell information. Their headquarters are in Nodcry, but they've got contacts in every nation. As an expeditionary force on foreign soil, working with them has offered us the most effective way of getting our hands on reliable local intel. This is where we meet, so naturally, it's secure.
Intel, okay.
Anyway, where were we? Folks from Nodcry should be pretty familiar with me by now, but I believe this is the first time we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Varka,
Aww.
Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
It's an honor to finally meet you,
Heard
Varka.
all about you. This
Yep.
meeting's been a long time
It's
coming.
been a long time coming.
You look way younger than Paimon expected. But you definitely have that Grand Master vibe.
Well,
That
I'm no spring
laugh.
chicken. Just not showing my age yet. Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from Amsfartnir without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly revived maniac.
Is it just him?
Another? You mean you fought him before?
Yep.
Surely he
He
has
wasn't nearly as
other
strong back
knights
then,
with
but
him.
he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise, but he saw us coming from a mile off. My squad took heavy injuries,
Oh,
and
okay,
I
there you
barely
go.
made it out alive
Answered
myself.
immediately.
We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to stop him. I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt. The rest, you already know.
Is that why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki these past few days? Because he sees you as a threat?
Maybe I'm part of the equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power. He's clearly working up towards something.
Note to self. Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
Uncle Varka.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So, what exactly has been happening in Nodcry?
I don't like you being up there and us
Why is
being
the
down
Wild
here.
Hunt returned in humanoid form?
Can we go up there
And why
too?
is it after you?
It's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Okay, please summarize for us, Aino. Thank you kindly. Aino brings Varka up to speed about what happened before.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger. And all this wild hunt activity and nod cry is the work of the Rerir of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners.
We need our Conria library
That's a lot
here.
to take in. Need some
So we have
time
to
to
call
wrap my head
Dainsleif
around it
soon.
all.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, it all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life.
That's true.
No one knows what tomorrow holds. You can't predict which way the wind will blow next. And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. Turns out, we were just delaying the inevitable. But now that a new variable has come into play, fate may well take a different course.
A new variable? You mean us?
Who else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence might not be an entirely bad thing. The Wild Hunt is like an unrelenting force of nature, but Rerir is an individual with an agenda.
He says it differently too.
He's gotta have a weak
He says it
spot
like Paimon.
somewhere. That said, while Aino was explaining everything
And
just now,
Flinson and Nuffa
some
says
of the
it the
points that
same.
Mr. Flint's added
Rerir.
caught my attention.
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast. I don't
We
know
still
who
don't know?
or what could pull something like that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina
Yeah,
doesn't have a clue.
I thought at first it was Columbina, but then they debunked
I
it at the
hadn't
end.
heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log, a Nodcryan Ratnik's Field Journal, and Kuvaki Survey Log.
Oh. No. Still doesn't ring a bell.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them. Still, it's safest to assume they won't be intervening again. From here on out, we'll have to resolve this crisis by ourselves. Your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfarnir was because we'd had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there. But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring.
Oh.
I don't know who was behind it, but clearly, it served its purpose. I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And
That's
from
true.
everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. So maybe luring me away was all a part of his plan. But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself? The Moon Maiden and the Rerir of Solnari. Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now? Got any ideas?
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through them one by one. First, we need to figure out how to take down Rerir. If we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest won't even matter. To my knowledge, the bulk of Nodcry's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match for Rerir in his current state, let alone with his power still growing.
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. The Frost Moon was the brightest. And the Iridescent Moon was the most mysterious. They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power. Enough to shape the workings of the world itself. I now bear the Frost Moon's power, and the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
Hold on. Are you suggesting...
We find the third one.
The iridescent moon, the last piece in the puzzle.
That's right. If we can find the iridescent
Okay, well,
moon's
how do we
marrow,
find it?
I
That's
will be
another
able
problem.
to regain my strength much more quickly.
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate all things. Perhaps
I know, so
they
cute,
hold
sitting on the
further
table.
secrets beyond our understanding.
According to my analysis, the solution is feasible. However, it is subject to one major condition.
Mm-hmm.
How do we locate the iridescent moon's marrow?
I know a way, but we will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
The Experimental Design Bureau? Are you
I finished a
saying
world quest in
we
there
need to
where
involve
we meet the...
Marionette?
Yes,
What's her name? Natochka or
I
something like
must
that?
speak with Sandrone.
I was doing it
It's
passively
a
while
long way
watching
from here to the
Dimension
Experimental
20.
Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go alone.
I'll go there.
Then that's settled. Next up, our second priority. Somehow, we need to figure out Rerir's end goal. As you saw for yourselves, when he was still in his wild hunt form, everything he did was for the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself. His first act since then, after laying low for a while, was to try and assassinate this young lady. People's obsessions often reveal their greatest vulnerabilities. There must be a reason why he despises the moon so deeply. Perhaps it sheds some light on his title, the Rerir of Solnari. The Wild Hunt has plagued Nodcry for centuries now. If we want to stop it for good, we have to get to the root cause of what's driving it.
Agree.
It's true. We still know very little about him. If Kuthar hadn't
We
given
need
us
Dane
that
Slift
lead,
to tell
we
a
wouldn't even
story.
know his name.
But where would we even start? I doubt even the Intel Queen of Nodcry has a clue, and she has info coming out of her ears.
I know a guy.
Oh? That's a rather
she's
hasty
here.
conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing with machines.
Ah, she heard me.
We missed you, Nefer. Where have you been?
Boss! What are you doing
Okay, guys,
here?
listen. I know a guy, but I just
I'm
don't
now
know how to
asking
contact
myself
him.
the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal. But it looks like this humble knight had something else in mind.
Details, details. Miss Nefer, the important thing is that you've arrived at the perfect time. Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan to fight Rerir. Given the severity of the situation, I think it's fair to say that our only chance lies in uniting as one. And I'm talking all the factions in Nodcry.
Even
We
the
can't do
Fatui.
this without the Curatorium. But I knew it'd be a tough job to win you over. So, I took the liberty of reaching out for a little chat.
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about this place, Nefer? Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network?
Well, she's intelligence,
Isn't
right?
it supposed to be super hidden?
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help? Besides, I'm the one running this gig. Of course I know where the meeting place is.
I mean, I kind of concluded that because, you know, intelligence. You mean, you're...
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after, she's your woman. Pretty much seen and heard it all.
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Seems like you've run into
She
some
looks
trouble.
like a cat. Like, her actual facial features look like a cat. So cute.
Well, this certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crisis. On behalf of the Curatorium of Secrets, I wish you all the best of luck.
No.
So you're just going to sit this one out?
Why should I get involved? What could possibly be in it for me?
What if we told you we can't do this without you?
Oh? Then I'd say, you'd better make it worth my while. I don't work for free.
I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature.
I thought we agreed,
But then
Nefer, that if
again,
there's no nod
You
cry,
and I have
you won't
always
have
been
business.
polar opposites in this regard. So I can't exactly say I didn't see this coming. If you insist on compensation, I will pay you. Consider this a formal commission. Sound fair?
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices.
She
The
called you
riskier
broke.
the job, the more it'll cost. And a moon chanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box around among the faithful.
Boss, just a thought. If
Aw.
they come up short, maybe you can take the difference out of my
That's
next
so
few
cute.
paychecks. Things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now. I'd be gone for good, boss. If there's any way we can make this work, I'd really like to help her. Please? I'm begging you.
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. They are the hardest debts to repay.
She almost died.
You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well, Yehoda, I will help. But just this once. Don't count on this happening again. Flynn's, that fragment that Rerir was after, do you still have it on you?
What did he say? Was his heart?
Of course.
His heart or his body or something?
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Like the lamp, the
Wait.
lantern.
You actually have some leads?
Of course she does.
Shh. This is top secret information.
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves. Plus, I know we can count on you, so we'll leave the intel gathering in your hands. And that brings me to the third and final item. We need to find a way to distract him. We need time to make
I know
our
a
move,
guy.
so someone will have to stall
I
him.
just don't know how to contact
I'm
him.
in for this part, no matter what. Anyone coming with?
Count me in too.
Oh, you guys will do it?
Come off it, you two. Quit playing heroes. I'm way ahead of you here. NEFER did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature, and we're gonna use it to make some decoys over at the Kramkake craft shop. Anyone who's in, follow me. Once
Ooh,
they're
let's
ready,
make decoys.
we'll deploy the decoys across Nogcry. So as long as the rest of you keep moving, he won't catch on to your scent and won't be able to track you down.
I like it. Genius idea.
No biggie.
All right then, we'll split into 3 teams. Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others. Dismissed!
Ooh! Oh my god, the war table! We have a war table? Oh, okay. They know me. They know me so well. Okay, it's just a visualization, but whatever. I like those things.
Lady Damselette. Wait. And you two?
Excuse
What are you doing
me?
at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau?
What do you mean?
We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like this, you're seriously pressing your luck.
Can't you see we're
Don't
with your
blame us for
damselette?
doing what we have to.
You really think that's gonna scare us off?
We literally
We're not
have
looking for any
harbingers
trouble.
as
I
friends.
just want to see Sandrone.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive for deserting us? Out of consideration for our former ties and the crisis we're all up against, we'll let you leave in one piece. But don't even think about trying to get inside.
But
I love her theme. Her song is so cute. Ding, ding, ding. It reminds me of the
Lily.
Nutcracker. Like the piano.
Sandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day.
Like very staccato. We haven't had control in like 40 minutes or so. We're just watching. It's a watch party.
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor this time? Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything.
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored.
It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity. Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past, I haven't lost the plot enough to even consider sticking my neck out for your sakes.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
What?
Huh? You mean the knave?
Oh yeah.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
I think I saw her in
Is she
the
a not
trailer or
cry?
something, or in the poster.
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nod Cry are me and... what is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
You and who's the other one? Columbina? And who else? Regrator is... Oh god, who's the Regrator? Who's the rooster? Are those Pulcinella and Pantalone? Anyway,
Rerir is
forgot
hunting me.
their labels.
If I'm going to
Their
face him,
positions.
I must first retrieve the lost moon.
Retrieve the lost what? Moon, okay. Marionette seems lost in thought, but she doesn't look surprised. She must know more than she is letting on. I don't understand what Arlecchino has to do with the iridescent moon's marrow, but at this point, I have no choice but to go along with Columbina's plan.
Is that a no, then?
We're only doing this to stop Rerir. He's our common enemy.
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to whisk me away to their weird little garden.
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino,
Aww.
and a bunch of insolent and sensitive guests
It's
who
Polonia.
won't stop asking where you've gone. Oh, they've been a real joy.
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me when I upset you.
What the hell?
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people. First Rosaline, now you. I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than a multi-centenarian goddess who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I'd react?
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment.
Or was she genuinely trying to introduce Columbina to new flavors? Maybe all that coldness is just an act, and they actually get along? Maybe.
Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around, too. But I guess we won't be seeing him again.
No. I can see him as many times as I want. I just go there.
Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Polonia! Have Febronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
What?
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest move. Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have dared come at you so openly.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it.
What?
At the end of the day, it was just another transaction.
What happened?
I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambitions, and I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless supply of power. It brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on, it may be a different group of people, but I see the same greed in their eyes.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do. The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you in return, until it was more than you could bear. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might be enemies for real.
She says that, but she's the one who just caved in and agreed to help Columbina. You know what? I've never actually done Arlecchino's story quest, so I've been doing her boss battle without knowing the context.
Guess that's our cue to leave.
Okay, so we literally just brought her here. Let's go. We'd better not keep Varka and the others waiting.
That might be your plan. But it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer.
That was so quick. Is Arlecchino here?
Listen.
Wild Hunt?
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the facility.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this.
Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself?
Huh. You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about me?
Ooh, what's she gonna do?
Go on, get out of here. You may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure that won't happen again. The entire Experimental Design Bureau is rigged for war. Stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friendlies in a weapon system.
Just be careful, okay?
Don't tell me what to do! Look, if you're leaving, make it quick. Or you'll just get in my way. There's a secret passage on the second floor. It'll take you right to the plains out back. Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation to my tea party.
I know. But thank you anyway, Sandrone.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you.
Okay.
Come on then, Mr. Rerir.
It's just the two of them now?
Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations.
Oh my god, that's...
Let's see who comes out on top.
That's a lot of war machines. Wait, are we gonna do something? Ooh. Oh my god, I'm controlling. Okay, great. No headshots. Because they have no heads. Can we lose this? I wonder. Bosco number 1. Okay, next. Same thing. Oh, different. Heavy. Heavier artillery. Damn. I love it. Marionette playable when? Our last Harbinger was Arlecchino, right? Yeah, because Capitan was sitting on the throne. I mean playable Harbinger. And then before that it was Wanderer, and then Tartaglia. We only have 3 playable Harbingers. Am I remembering things correctly? I think Columbine is gonna be playable. She has to be. This is fun. Ooh.
That's it. Keep them pinned down. Don't let them get near.
Sniper. Don't let them get near.
Pew, 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 pew.
Well, their candle heads are certainly not helping them. Oh, are there more? Yeah, that's it. Okay. How are they shooting at us? We're like so high up.
Rotate out. Deploy all backup units. Get in there and hold the line.
Hold the line. Yes, mistress. Oh my god. Shoo you. Oh no, this doesn't look too good. No.
Don't worry. Once this is over, I'll put you all back together again. I promise.
Okay, I can't even reach those guys. focus on the bigger ones. Severely damaged. Oh no. No. I'm damaged.
Where'd he go? Uh-oh.
Oof. Well, we have to repair all those machines.
Polonia, get him!
Oh, auto.
I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this, once and for...
She's not here. Where did she go?
Did we bait them?
Hey! Over here, you big...
Lock them in! Lock them in!
Curse it. Moon. Go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
Lock them in!
Yeah.
No, Polonia! Oh, okay, Curatorium of Secrets. What's happening? Are we still on the first quest? Oh no, we're in the second one now. Oh no, not yet, not yet, not yet. Oh, we are in special operation. We just didn't get control. I wanted to do this quest by quest, but they're not giving us a break.
So this is your method for investigating Rerir's past. It almost looks like some kind of ceremony.
Good deduction. But it's quite a different affair from what you're used to with the Frostmoon Scions.
Whoa! First time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits, so I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon. But it's actually kinda nice. Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor? That's where Boss is from. And that nice shopkeeper who sold me my treasure compass.
Dory? You bought something from Dory?
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned, but it looks like you're all set. When do we begin?
Whenever we wish. But for some reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well. I've never faced Rerir myself, but from what you've told me, his power is beyond anything I could imagine. I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed, yet here I am, forced to make an enemy of him.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets. So what are you saying? You're getting cold feet?
Once I take a job, there's no backing out. Still, I have to ask myself if the power I'm relying on will even work on an opponent of this caliber. And also how to make sure I come out of this alive if things spiral out of control. Death is the one thing we can take for granted. It is the great equalizer, however fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's important to consider how to spend what lifespan we have left.
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up against a foe like Rerir, there's no such thing as being too prepared. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a precious favor I've been saving for a rainy day. Yehoda, I need you to find someone for me. The sooner the better.
Find who?
That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the other day.
Dory, okay.
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again. In what way is she shady? She showed up when I was completely lost and sold me a neat little gadget that was exactly what I needed. Trust me, she's a good person.
The smile again.
Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Quit grabbing me. I genuinely can't run any further.
Hey, aren't you?
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us. But instead, she kept it together and just asked for an extra fee.
Of course.
Dori Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
If you want to make it big and not cry, it's all about connections. Lady Nefer just so happens to have a lot of intel that interests me. And she also did me a big favor in the past. It was back when I first arrived in Not Cry. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp, had an adverse reaction to the Kuvaki and fainted. And when you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself in a life-or-death situation. Good thing my compatriot was there to swoop in and save the day. I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Nefer. Plus, any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangama Bay is nothing if not generous. So, let me guess. You've run into some trouble? I've got everything you could possibly need. And the more you buy, the more you'll save.
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of survival gear?
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What are you looking for?
A
jetpack fresh
jetpack?
from the Academia's labs? An ancient suit of armor, dredged up from the bottom of the sea? At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here. If even you're worried about staying alive, it must be pretty serious.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
Is that so? Then we really are talking top-shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now. I'll have to ask my supplier.
Your supplier?
A powerful woman, make no mistake. I can't reveal her identity, but luckily for you, I hear she's planning to visit Not Cry in the near future.
Do we know this person?
If you're willing to wait, I can ask her when she's here. Can't say exactly how long that'll be, though.
Then, let me put it another way. What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that? Roll over and serve yourself up on a silver platter?
Course not! I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, no! This is for my personal use only!
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Just for insurance purposes. You'll get it back later. Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No,
Wait, what does it
make that
do?
3. And for
It
every
just
extra
connects
hour
you to
after
the supplier,
that, I'm
right?
charging you 1,000,000 mora. Deal?
Deal.
What does it do, though?
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
You can sleep again.
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
Suddenly trips.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
What is it? How will we
Excellent.
use it for this
Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye. So remember, don't be frightened, and don't make a sound.
After laying down the ground rules for everyone who will be joining
Now
the
then,
ceremony, I didn't finish.
Let us peer into the Rerir of Solnari's past.
How did you even get this? Okay, I'm ready. That's so
I made it.
But for the past. Ooh.
I don't recognize this style of architecture. Must be Conrian.
Yeah?
Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected. Looks like the fearsome Rerir of Solnari came from surprisingly humble
Oh, is this from
beginnings.
Flint's artifact from Rerir? Like his
Unless
heart or
this
something?
passed for luxury in Conria. Unlikely. It was said to be a very prosperous nation in its heyday. Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
Special operations. I didn't get to read the quest blurb earlier, but this is the second one. Grandmaster Varka has returned from Amsvartnir and helped to devise a battle plan. To face the Rerir of Solnari, the people of Nodcry must unite as never before. Investigate the note on the table. A note. A handwritten note.
Hi, Rerir. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I've heard good things about their menu. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
They didn't sign their name, but they must have been close. Sounds like they were living together.
Read Rerir's diary. Oh, we're getting personal. Journal on the table.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Thalindis was tied up with something and couldn't make it.
Joseph, Thalindis.
Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on to ask about other things. If you ask me, someone who asks that many personal questions is too nosy for their own good. But if he invites me again, chances are I'd still go.
Thalindis. That's the same name Rerir mentioned.
When?
Grain imports
I
keep
forgot.
falling.
When did
If
he
things
mention
don't pick
Thalindis?
up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I heard it's even mildly corrosive.
No, the mushroom.
Seriously, why would you even eat something like that?
For science.
I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy. That just isn't the kind of thing I like to eat.
Okay, you do.
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. Could it be because Conria is underground, so it doesn't get much sunlight? That would explain why they use so much stone in their buildings. They even use alchemically modified strains for food. Seems like the people of Conria don't have many options when it comes to dining.
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere safe.
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is.
Most of what's written in the diary are the mundane details of everyday life. It's clear that the author was an ordinary Conrian, or at least that they were passing themselves off as one. The author's handwriting doesn't reveal anything. It's neither showy nor stiff. In fact, it doesn't really leave any particular impression.
He really is a professional. No wonder he's so good at covering his tracks. Despite what he's become, it seems like he's retained certain habits, at least in this regard.
Near the end of the diary, you notice a page with a shallow indentation along the bottom. The previous page has been torn out. For now, its contents remain a mystery.
Did Rerir rip it out himself?
But pen marks like these leave a trace, with something like charcoal to add some color. You just need to find the right angle. Oh, we're doing the spy shit of shading the page behind it. When Nefer looks around, she sees a fine charcoal pencil on the desk. Before long, she has restored the missing words. Compared with the forgettable handwriting from before, these lines have been scrawled in a rougher, more haphazard way, as if the person who wrote them was in an emotional state.
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing
Oh
more than
no,
a stagnant
he's a tragic
pool.
villain.
The burial place of a fallen moon. A withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever unrippled. It was you who helped me see that my heart
I bet she died.
entirely withered away.
And then that was
That
his
it could still beat to the rhythm of love.
villain origin story.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the trouble of hiding that? The burial place of a fallen moon.
Observe Rerir's memories. Okay, go out.
Rerir, over here.
Dainsliff! He's voiced now.
Dane! Oh, and, Vedaflin here?
That's his brother,
What a surprise to see
right?
you here,
Dainsliff's
sir.
brother.
Hello
Vedaflin.
there, Rerir. You need not address me so formally outside of court.
He doesn't get that much free time.
No!
So I invited him over for a drink.
They don't show
Even the
them.
court prophet deserves a break every now and then, right?
Show me Dainsliff's brother. Why are they not showing Dainsliff either? We know what he looks like. Or maybe it's what he looked like before. Okay, so this was Rerir before his white hair. He's very... He looks like someone, which character? I can't remember for certain, but he looks like a certain character. Ugh. I'll think about it, then I'll bring it up if I remember.
Well, I'm flattered.
So, what are we discussing today?
Hey, don't look at me. As far as I see it, we don't need an excuse to have a few
He looks
drinks.
like Bootil. He looks like Bootil from Star Rail, low-key, with aside from the hair, like his facial structures and facial features and structure.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question? How's that coming along?
They're gonna get married.
Who'd have thought the great Twilight Sword was an even greater gossip?
Would have loved to see
I just
Dainsliff
didn't
like
expect
this.
you to be the first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then? I'm guessing you still haven't told her.
What is his job?
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to pick the right time and place.
Oh no.
To be
Does
honest,
he end up
I have
killing
no
her?
idea how she'll take it.
Come on, stop being such a pessimist.
What is the
For all
tragic
you know, she could be
backstory here?
thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now. A member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover story. Does the king himself even know?
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me.
Does.
How have you been?
Me? Same old, nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Ved?
What's up, bro?
It's nothing.
Vedafilnir, Dainsliff's elder brother. Renowned throughout the court of Conria as the Visionary, and said to possess a wisdom far beyond the reach of any ordinary man. And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me. Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother, or just another of the Vinster King's blades?
Show us
Why did
Dane's
he react
bro.
so strongly? Was it really to do with what we were talking about?
Can he see the future?
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rerir looked like back in the day. Perfectly normal. No different from anyone else. As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's something even more.
Okay, at least he has a tragic
unsettling about
backstory.
seeing the human he
I'm
used
sad
to
for
be.
him. Dottore is still the last villain. Well, not last. Hopefully they don't give Dottore a tragic story. We have a lot of tragic villains already, And I hope we have one that's straight up just crazy, and we love to hate the crazy, non-tragic villains. Like, they're just evil. So hopefully we do the tours like that. If they give him a sad childhood, I don't even know. I don't even know what I'll do. We need a textbook villain. Oh, what happened? I wonder.
Thelindis? You're back early.
Well, that's Thelindis.
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your day been?
Is this how Conrians look
why
like?
the long
They look
face?
so different
Is
from
something the matter?
Overworlders.
Has your boss been giving you a hard time again?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
What's troubling him? Is it Dane's
Vedifenir
bro?
showed up today too. You know, Daneslif's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vedifenir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
He overheard Daneslif mention that I'd recently proposed and seemed to have an issue with it.
Oh, that's
But
what
when
he
I
had
asked
an
what it
issue
was, he
with.
kept it to himself.
So, you're worried? You can be such a child sometimes, Rerir. We're nobodies. Why would the Visionary be concerned about us? I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Can we see
Maybe
the
you're
fall
right.
of Conria?
You worry too much, Rerir. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
Oh.
So, you do remember. Tell me then. What's your answer?
Oh, she hasn't answered
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may
Oh no,
be
then
nobodies
Conria
in the
fell.
grand scheme of things. But if we want things to work out, we've still got to plan ahead.
All right. Take your time. Just
Aww.
don't keep me waiting forever.
Oh no, now he's waiting forever because he won't die.
Nobodies. Sounds about right. In the eyes of people like Vedifenir and Daneslif, what do we matter? Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Besides, the dynasty's fate rests with the king and his inner circle.
I wonder if the
Whatever
sinners
I
are
do,
gonna
it won't
be
make much
playable.
difference. Meanwhile, every idea they come up with and every decision they make, it affects everything. These days, the king is lost in his research, and the purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline grows ever more intense. The opposition tried to speak out, but nothing came of it. And I'm under no illusions as to why. Because we eliminated them and got rid of their bodies. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to use it. Yet the king has never even considered a gentler approach, and he never will. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Can he ever find true peace?
Oh no. What's happening?
Thelindis?
He's gonna tell her.
It's nothing. You were right.
Are they gonna
Fate
run away?
has never smiled upon nobodies like us. But by the same token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Rerir.
Yeah.
I can feel your warmth, your breath.
Definitely.
You're right there, right by my side. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile, my love. Let go of that frown.
Turn that frown upside down.
You're right, Thelindis. I've just been overthinking things.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening. Speaking of which, all set for the ball tonight? I need to go get ready.
You go ahead.
The ball?
I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started. But don't be late. If you keep me waiting too long, I won't be a happy bunny.
Relax. I'll be there. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take it one thing at a time, all right?
All right. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services by giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Venster King's Guard. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Then again, that's hardly surprising. People in the intelligence trade rarely do. Who'd have thought we
their
were in the
enemies can
same
hurt
line of
them.
work? Let's dig a little deeper.
Use their loved ones to— oh, wow, that's actually so cool. Whoa. Nefer's Rerir. That's sick. How far can we go before he vanishes completely? Oh, he's still there, he's still there. Oh, he's still there. Okay. Leave the hut. All this time I've been saving for Dainsliff. Ooh! I've been saving for Dainsliff, and what if his brother, Vidder Bro, looks cool too. Then I have to pull for both of them.
Our last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you, Rerir of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon, and 67 accomplices.
Oh, he's been after
all these
the moon
years since the dynasty's
then.
fall, so many of them still linger on.
Until now.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Venster King, now guides our nation on the path to prosperity. Conria has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who
Is he trying
refuse
to
to see the
revive
truth,
his
choosing instead to
fiancée? I mean,
romanticize the past.
She didn't say yes yet.
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. And that's exactly why they keep trying to see it restored. Many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's precisely the field of study my partner is devoted to.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners? That your hands are steeped in blood?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did. Orphans like us don't get a say.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, we need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon. Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular. I have a feeling that we may soon become targets of the Crimson Moon's retribution.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that very reason. These are no helpless lambs we're leading to the slaughter. They're wolves in sheep's clothing. Take care, Rerir of Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at your wedding.
Thanks, Thorkel. You look after yourself, too. Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. There are things you shouldn't know. Things you cannot know. The moonlit dynasties are a thing of the past. Yet even now, with the sun shining high in the sky, there are those who would call forth a dead moon's ghost. Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect Thelindis.
Rerir seems to be very concerned by Vedalfnir's reaction. Vedalfnir and Dainsliff, the Visionary and Twilight Sword. So that's
I
what
hope
they
we
were
meet
really
him
like.
soon. Dainsleif, I mean.
I've investigated this whole area now. There doesn't seem to be any other memories here. Should I try somewhere else?
Oh, what's that?
Wait a second. What's this black smoke?
Wow, that looks otherworldly. Feels like we're about to burst into
he's
a musical
late
number.
after all. Just you wait, Rerir. You're in for it. Big time.
Are you waiting for
Oh, the
someone, ma'am?
ball.
Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
Oh, sure. Pick me out a pretty bunch if you would.
Thank you. But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
Aw.
For someone so young, you sure have a way with words, don't you?
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes.
Oh
You'll
no.
see I'm not lying.
Oh no. Is that the Crimson Moon thing?
May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what do you want?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out.
Oh no, she's a Crimson
Not long
Moon
ago,
descendant.
the Rerir of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds. We
Oh
suffered
no,
many
that's so
casualties,
sad.
and many who came to our aid lost
A
their lives as
Romeo
well.
and Juliet.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rerir, and he claims to be one of the King's Guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely, you must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because...
They want her to kill him.
How strange. Rerir was nowhere to be seen in that memory. It clearly belonged to the Lindis. Rerir couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rerir's fragment to spy directly on his memories?
Any more questions, and I'll have to start charging.
I had no idea you could do
Yehuda
that,
was there
boss.
too.
Seriously, that was amazing. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. I gotta admit though, I'm itching to see what happens next. Feels like we barely scratched the surface.
I'm just as curious as you are, but the ceremony only allows for limited time inside. That's all we can see for now. Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so good. I just hope the others are doing okay too. Especially the group with the Traveler. Their mission is a risky one. Let's hope it's all going smoothly.
If you're worried about them, go see how they're doing.
If I know Boss, she's gonna need some time to write up all the details and make sure it's all coherent. I'll stay behind to lend a hand, but feel free to head back and meet up with the others.
Alright. Thunderclap Reef. This is where we escaped to, I guess?
Oh, they've been prowling around for nearly 2 days now. These things just won't quit. Oh, they might not have seen us yet, but them constantly sweeping the area, our way out is completely blocked.
We'll just have to sneak past, nice and quietly.
Oh, that's never gonna work. One little slip up and it's game over. If they spot us, they'll run straight back to Rerir. And once he knows we're here, it won't be long before he's breathing down our necks again.
Be that as it may, we still have to try.
Oh, guess you're right. Alright, time to zip it.
Zip it! Do we need to sneak? Please, please no sneak mechanic. Just be yourself, Genshin, okay? Be yourself. We don't need sneak here.
We almost got spotted.
What the? How do we hide?
Phew. That was a close call.
Oh, can we transform into a Kuvaki thingy? Can't even jump! There's no jump! I mean... Oh.
Watch out! He's coming
I know! Shut up, you! Be quiet! Look, it's hard because it's forcing us to look at them behind and then the controls get messed up.
There. This is the final hurdle.
Paimon, be quiet.
Oh, there's no end to these things.
We can't keep going like this. Surely there must be another way out. Oh no. These mega hilly trails. The wild hunt.
Fire.
Fire. Arlecchino! Arlecchino's here!
Wait, what's that smell? Oh no, there's a fire!
That looks like a different kind of fire though. The wild hunt. That was quick. Is Arlecchino there? She is. Ugh. Yes, queen. I should do her story soon. Please be voiced. Please be voiced.
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina.
Welcome back. Long time no see.
The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power. Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it?
It's Arlecchino! You came!
Is she related to the
Hello
Crimson
again,
Moon?
Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
Hello.
It's been a while, Arlecchino.
Her eyes are the same as that kid in Rerir's memory, I guess Tolindir's memory. So we see in real time what's happening as we're going around, because a while ago it was like a bunch of people on top as well, but now it's changed. Polonia! No!
Stupid Rerir of stupid Solnari. Ugh, whatever. I've got all the data I need. Next time we meet, you're finished. He sure doesn't pull his punches.
Excuse me, do you need a hand?
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Can't you see I'm busy? Wait a minute. I recognize that voice.
Hello, Miss Sandrone. Father sent us over to help.
It's for... Oh, they're so cute.
How considerate of her. Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just get your sister away from my machine.
Oh my god.
Nearly every machine that cat girl touches ends up going haywire. Go put her on cleaning duty or something.
Lynette, no. Don't touch the machines.
Then let's start downstairs. Fremine, we'll leave this place to you.
I didn't know she would bring them, but I
You've
guess they're...
got it.
They can help
Wait a
big time, yeah.
Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make it yourselves.
When we saw Arlecchino, I was gonna be like, oh, how are the kids? But then apparently they're here too, so... Okay, so we're back here in the headquarters, secret base. Everlasting is the moon. Thanks to Sandrone, the marionette, Arlecchino has hurried to not cry. And at last, the secrets of the Crimson Moon are beginning to come to light. Why can't you just teleport us directly to HQ? Everlasting as the moon. Please, we're gonna spend all our time walking? Say it ain't so. Alright, we got here finally. Hello everyone. I've gathered you here today.
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
Huh? feels like there's quite a few people missing. Where's Flint's and the others? And what about Nefer?
I returned ahead of them. Flint is helping Ino and NEFER to set up the decoys and buy us some time. As for Miss Nefer...
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back to fill you all in on the top secret intel we've been gathering.
I see. Then let's get right into it. But first, who do we have here?
A very important ally.
To help?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime tea party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before?
See, same eyes.
Of course. In those memories we just saw.
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a tea party buddy.
Well, you are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nodcry, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
Touché.
A Fatui Harbinger.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbingers, even at a time like this.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka.
That's true,
Yet
that's
still,
true.
You're fighting for it all the same. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Arlecchino was instrumental in helping us save the whole of Fontaine. I'm confident we can trust her. At least I'm confident that she has our backs in this fight.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles. We have our own way of doing things here in Nodcry. But ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably. That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power. Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. Looks like she doesn't want to give away too many secrets after all. But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now.
Wow, she's improving as Nefer's apprentice.
She's the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers after all. One look and you can tell she's not someone you'd want to mess with.
There she goes again. Come on, guys.
Since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top secret intel.
All right, listen up, everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
The Dregs of the Crimson Moon?
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria.
To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon. drawing a mysterious power from its reflection.
Is Arlecchino Conrian?
But
At least
one
of descent,
day,
because she's from
a coup
Fontaine.
saw the crimson moon
Right?
eclipsed.
She's a child of
Hence the name
Fontaine.
of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. So, he sent the Rerir of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers. In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancé, or at least a would-be fiancé, called Tholindis.
Tholindis?
What's the matter?
Just after regained his body, he called out that name. Oh, that's when he said it.
Granddaughter.
Oh yeah. What's Daughter's involvement here? I guess she's also a sinner, but we didn't see her in the memory yet.
Anything else? What about this would-be fiancé of his? Do we know anything about her?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum, but it felt like she was hiding some kind of secret.
They're always hiding secrets.
And one more thing. For some reason, Rerir's fragment also contains some of Tholindis' memories, though only a very small portion.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, it sounds like we can conclude that while Tholindis was still around, Rerir appeared to be lucid and quite normal. Tholindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of. Tell me though, were these pure-blood Conorians we're talking about here?
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If
They're
she
immortal.
Was a pure blood Conrian.
The curse of immortality. She might still be alive.
Oh yeah. Just like how it was with the captain.
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance Rerir might regain some of his sanity?
It's possible, but it would take a miracle. We can't pin all our hopes on that. That merchant who Nefer knows, Dori Sangama Bay. Maybe we could hire her to look into it.
All right then. Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow. As for the others...
On the way over here, I noticed that the wild hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in their search for Kutar. At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
Feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with.
Yay. We have a
Given
war
that the
council.
Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's. I'll hold the fort for now, then discuss our next move with Flint's, Ino, and Nefa when they get back.
Alright then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
I like that we have people in charge and we just do what we're told.
Relax.
We have
Just do
Nefer
your
and
thing.
Varka. Good,
Now, I
good.
decided to call in some backup since things are getting so hairy. Our reinforcements should be here any minute now.
Who's our
Stay
backup?
safe, everyone. Dismissed.
Is it the other knights? Jean? Kaya? Albedo? Anyone? There
We're
you
back.
are. Okay, guys, here's the plan.
Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally, and Boss Nefer has uncovered some promising info. Everything going smoothly on your end?
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now.
Aww.
Oh,
Poor
right!
kid.
Nefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flint's?
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to investigate a source of the wild hunt in Amsvartnir, you discovered that it was just a diversion. But according to Flintz's intel, several outbreaks of the wild hunt had already occurred in Nodcry in the period leading up to that. That was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other words, in theory at least, he still lacked the means to act in two places at once.
So there's another
Friends,
source.
With everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across Nodcry are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. They're gonna need your help. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. And Nefa and I will head back over to Amsvartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
Have you been there?
I told you
Amsvartnir?
Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I? A deal is a deal. Not a word about my snack intake for the next week.
Database updated. Reliability of Aino's predictions increased.
What does that mean?
They were betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? It's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided that Nefa should go investigate the situation over at Amsvartnir on her own. You might as well stay
Oh, that was
here
the
and
bet.
keep
Like,
watch.
Nefa's going on her own or Varka's
Someone
going
needs
with.
to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment.
He's
well,
so
I appreciate it, everyone.
uncle-coded.
See you when you get back.
See you, Unc. Okay. Who next? Okay, Varka's there. Llama's there. Our turn. Right, where are we going? Where are we going? Go to the place the knave mentioned.
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all this way, would you mind telling us what you've got planned? We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here. And if even Columbina doesn't know where the iridescent moon's marrow is, how do you?
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon.
Ooh.
And one of the last surviving embers of the Two Worlds Flames.
I knew it. So she was just born in Fontaine.
Are you serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about? The one from ancient Conria?
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the signs had been there all along.
Even
when
her
I was
abilities.
young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me, consuming me from the inside out.
Your hands.
Exactly. That is why my hands are like this, too. At first, I saw it only as a curse, but once I became a harbinger, the jester apprised me of the truth. Together with my own investigations over the past few years, there are several things that I have gradually come to understand. For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan. Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss. You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul.
Oh.
This strange blackness is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes, and that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug-of-war.
Oh, sounds intense.
Anyway, the rest of my story can wait. Is there anything else about the Crimson Moon or the Iridescent Moon that you're unclear about?
Paimon has a question. So, the crimson moon that the Karians used to worship was actually the iridescent moon, right? Which was one of the three moon sisters. Does that mean that the Karians were to the crimson moon as the frost moon scions are to the frost moon?
So much of that history has been lost. We
I
have
wonder
no
how
way
she
of
ended up
knowing
in Fontaine.
exactly what they were like. But I would
Because she said
suspect
herself
that
she
the
wasn't aware
Conrians
until
weren't
she
as
met Piero.
devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the abyss. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, a dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Crimson Moon dynasty.
A crimson coup.
Still, even with the dark sun looming high overhead, the Crimson Moon's glow never truly faded. If you want living proof, it's standing right before you.
The first time we met, I sensed something
They're
familiar
basically
in your
sisters.
When I looked at you, I felt I could see that mysterious red moon in the corner of my eye. In your flames, I saw its broken image, surrounded by a strange black aura.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery, and I'd prefer not to end up as the object of an insane research
Experiment,
project.
yep, exactly.
Anyway, time is against
She's
us
a
here, so
smart
if there's
lady.
any other questions, they'll have to wait.
As expected.
I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letter, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the iridescent moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody. Correct?
That's right. For now, it's the only way I can pay you back for your help. The iridescent moon is already part of who you are, so with its marrow in your possession, you'll be even more powerful than before.
Deal. Then let's get started.
Yes, she's on board.
Get what started? What does this place have to do with the crimson moon?
When I first became a harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called Paranhari, also known as Leobranto Inamorato.
What?
You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era. But setting aside the tangled romances of its characters, it also records a few interesting details. In the Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
Beyond the bounds of this world? For real? And what kind of induction ceremony?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement. They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them,
Oh my
"Have you
God.
died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a crimson
The
moon.
tour is not the only
The
crazy
adults embraced
researcher.
the children who passed the ritual, telling them, "Within the fireplace, you have traversed the flames between two worlds. Here and now, you are born anew." The
Damn,
book leaves
poor
much
kids.
unsaid. But I suspect that this was their way of branding the children they had enrolled, leaving an indelible mark upon them so that they would forever live in the Crimson Moon's light.
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily through some kind of ritual.
But there's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimney anywhere? Oh,
It's
are we
destroyed.
supposed to build it ourselves?
Probably not. That's too much time.
Okay, fine. Paimon will go find some bricks.
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two worlds. In other words, the flames that burn within me. Those
So you
burned
have to
away by
burn?
such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days of Conria, people believed they could be used to bridge the gap between the two worlds of life and death. In short, I can open a passage to that space for you.
For us?
That's the easy part. The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open. So I won't be able to come with you.
No.
Once you're inside, you'll have to find your own way.
But Mother, we need you. Understood. Don't worry, we got this.
Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight if you would.
Sure,
may
take
need
it all. Take all that I have. I don't think I can use it anyway.
Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should be enough to move us across short distances and confront whatever dangers might await.
Who will protect Arlecchino?
Mistress of the seven hues of ages.
I guess she doesn't need protection, but
Great mother of the present.
we can't have her
Crimson-clad
concentration be
sovereign of the
broken.
two realms. By fire severed, by fire renewed. I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
She's so cool. I love her. She was my first 5-star pyro DPS. Before her, I only had like Yunfei as a pyro DPS.
One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Hear that, Lumine? Don't answer, even if it sounds like our
sense a
bro.
sinister gloom inside, but also the familiar light of the moon. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond all recognition. All right, let's go.
Let's go. Only embers remain. Well, where is she?
Seismic changes often begin with small windows of opportunity. This could be your window.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going. It's her eye. That's literally her eye. I guess eyes. She has two. Okay, let's go. Let's go in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Columbina, Paimon, hold my hand. This is kind of creepy, although I trust Arlecchino. This is so sick. Where are we in the map? Oh, special story room. Whoa. Okay. Chill. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I watched a Genshin Impact short in their YouTube channel. The one with I don't want to talk over it. The one with Asmodee. I was gonna say Asmodeus. Asmodee, Reindotir, but who's the one she possessed? Like, they share a body, right? With the heavenly principles, I mean. Asmodee's not there, I that's what I meant. And the other gods, they're so cool. I forgot their names. But that was so sick. It's crazy that they don't put it in-game. And it's just in the YouTube channel because it holds so much lore.
Hey, look up at the sky! A red moon! This must be the spot, right? Is that the abyss? It's practically filled the entire place. What now?
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss and hung up aloft like mummified remains. Iridescent moon. Was this truly what you wished for?
Looks like there's only one way through here. Let's keep going and see what's ahead.
Careful! There's something spooky about this place. Feels like something is lurking in the fog.
It's the Abyss Paimon.
Paimon's right behind you. Whatever you do, don't run off without her.
Everlasting as the moon. Here, here. Look at Arlecchino's shit. Crimson Moon's semblance. How did we not see it? I mean, me. When she was presented in this chapter, and when they said Crimson Moon, that's when I realized, like, holy shit, that's her whole theming. But before that, they were talking about the Crimson Moon already, and it didn't occur to me that that's her whole theming. It is said that an ancient dynasty once regarded it as a ritual object that could bridge two worlds, but none still remember the beliefs and ceremonies of that bygone age. Sorry, I'm just looking at how much they've given us through Arlecchino, who was released ages ago in Fontaine, way before Natlan. Oh, her voice is Erin Yvette. She's also in Dispatch, which I'm gonna play later. The new episodes. Okay. That's crazy, actually. Okay. Love her, love her. Love her even more.
By the way, Columbina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible?
Are there missable chests here? I wonder. Nope. Okay. There's an invisible wall. Ooh. Party setup. What's the recommended? We could do Arlecchino, but that's not very... That will ruin our immersion because technically she's outside. But it's not like we have Columbina. You know what? I miss Arlecchino. Let's go grab her. Where is she? I just saw her. Where is she? You. The user Farina, Shinobu, and I actually don't remember what my team... Hanahida? Do they... What kind of team is this? Let's go Kazuha instead, I guess. I haven't used that guy in a while. Sure. Let's try this out. Hell yeah. Okay. 5-star weapons for my whole team. F2P, but just kidding, just kidding. No, I am an occasional Welkin spender. That's it, though. Right now we're F2P, so that's not a complete lie. Look at my primos, because I lost Nefer's 50-50. Well, that's why Arlecchino's rate up. Oh, that's why. But I'm saving for Alice, and I'm saving my standard wishes for Varka. Because I heard he might be in the standard. I haven't been watching the special program because I'm behind and I don't want to spoil myself. Whoa.
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
That's crazy. So it was an illusion. Oh, whoa. So over here, it looks fine. Okay. That looks sick. Looks like a cool wallpaper. Hilly churl, hilly churl. Silly Billy, hilly churl. Oh, I love it when their weapons do that. It turns into a scythe. I don't know if I have... Oh, Malwika. I think Malwika's weapon... If you get their signature weapon, it has a special effect if they're on them specifically, like for the characters they're meant for. But Varka has a Wolf's Gravestone. I have a Wolf's Gravestone. Surely they're gonna give him another signature weapon because they want money, right? They want people to pull for the weapon. But if they don't, if they just stick with this signature, the Wolf's Gravestone, I mean, canonically signature weapon, then that's great because I'm ready. I have it, right? Ugh, finally he's introduced after 4 years? Is it 4 years? No. Why? Why you do that? A chest! Sorry, I'm talking awfully too much. I'll just be quiet when we're walking and wait until the next story beat.
Huh?
So, the iridescent moon's marrow is up there in the sky?
Huh? For real? That's way too high! There's no way we'll be able to reach it!
No. I'm not sensing anything up there. It's coming from under the mountain.
Let's see... Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow over the water! Wait, see that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort.
That's
Let's check
new.
it out!
Okay. Check it out, check it out, check it out.
Looks like a device from the time of Conria. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Oh,
Maybe.
If we can activate it, we might find some clues.
Wow, Paimon, you're getting better at this adventuring thing. What happened? Okay, need 2 more. Rule of 3, everyone. Rule of 3.
Look at that! Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different. Do you think these mechanisms might be the key to unlocking the secret? Let's try to find more of them!
Thalindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
Thalindis.
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Ugh. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Thalindis? Is that Rerir's girlfriend? How come we're hearing her voice here?
Didn't Nefer previously mention that she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistorium?
Oh yeah! So, do you think she was studying this strange space all along?
The Abyss has made this space extremely unstable.
It's called the invisible
Maybe
string
that's why some of the things
of
she
life
said and
of
did
the
were
world.
preserved here, like echoes or after images.
Whenever I see this view, it takes me back to a poem from my childhood. Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain crest, mourning still in wistful tone, her fragile soul now laid to rest. For me, of all people, to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson Moon space, is it a coincidence or something more?
Activate the second device. I used to be able to just swirl them to death, but oh, there you go. I was gonna say the hilichurls, the regular hilichurls have gotten stronger, but no, swirl still works. Oh yeah, I rarely notice the, what do you call that? The trace, the thing that flows behind them. Because not all characters have them.
Looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Sure, Paimon. Thank you, Paimon. Ooh, a chest. Come here, everybody. Come here.
Clouds high. The birds come!
Pew, pew, pew. Right, back. And another one. Pew. And the last one.
I see. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking...
Oh, unlocking what?
Really does exist, then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
What if what exists? What are you talking about? Okay, how do we get there? We just jump? There's no other way? You can't! No, Ron, you can't! There must be another way!
Take cover behind the rocks!
What? Oh. Well, how do we get there? Okay, oh, run! Purify, activate. Are we done?
With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow. Oh, Rerir, with every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria,
No,
the
that's her
Vinster
brother.
King has sunken deeper into madness.
If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
Are you looking at us? Whoa, that was I felt like she was metagaming.
Hey, look! The moon's reflection is back to normal. Felindus's voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow. Do you think maybe it's hidden in the moon's reflection?
It must be. For within it,
Interesting.
I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Dying soul.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Let's go. Enter the reflection of the moon. Alright, Arlecchino, I missed using you. Hopefully, this is an effective team for this domain. Sever the abyssal fetters.
These things are so creepy. Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow.
Oh, easy. I thought, like, you have to do a puzzle. We just have to hit it. Is that it? Oh no, the sinews thingy.
That must be the iridescent
Or ligaments. I don't know what would be an appropriate term.
these things before we can reach it.
So, what are these things called again? These wolfy things? Where? Oh, that's it. Okay, Kazuha, heal up. That's the first time I heard him say his low health line. We can choose your party. But it's fine. We'll be fine. No, wait, chill. They don't drop anything, right? Oh, there's one at the bottom. Okay, I should have done that first because I feel like we'll end up top. I didn't see it. I was busy fighting and I got distracted.
We're so close.
Okay, cut to going back up. What is it called again? Like wolf lords or
one with nature.
It's the last one.
We finally did it.
The iridescent moon's marrow. Still burning away like an undying flame, yet now contaminated by the abyss. It has taken on a new form entirely. If we can purify the abyssal power within, we should be able to obtain its untainted essence.
Leave it to me. There you go.
It's so cold.
Cold? Who's there?
Is it you? Are you here?
Huh? Are you talking to us?
At long last, I can see you once more. Our fates have crossed, and I am finally free. I'm sorry, I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come,
Is this
I
Felindus?
still couldn't let go of the fear in my heart as death drew near.
Or the actual moon?
The moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like I was being cut into pieces by 1,000 blunt blades. My thoughts scattered as the cold crept in. But I could not bear to fade away like that. Tell me, what was it that brought you to us all that time ago? If only I had possessed your courage, then I might have been spared this torment more painful than death. You look so puzzled. That's how I felt too when I first saw you. But trust me when I say that everything happens for a reason. Farewell, Hypo.
Hypo. Who?
What was that all about? Was that the goddess of the iridescent moon?
Was it? I don't know.
It sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend. But none of us have ever met her before, right?
Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once knew. For a fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to tell apart.
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's marrow now. That should help you regain your strength, right? Alright. Time to leave this place and meet back up with Arlecchino. Let's go!
And we'll give it to her then, right? Hopefully. Oh, cutscene.
That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon. Huh? Oh, lifeless damsel.
Oh no, did Rerir find it?
Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It's there! Where should we go? There's nowhere to go.
It wants to trap us here.
Who's it? The Abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will.
So
it will show us no mercy.
She's so chill while gliding and running. Like a deer. Come on.
Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart!
Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked!
We can just blast through it.
They're back!
We're strong adventurers.
Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise.
Let's go. Mother, I missed you.
What are you waiting for?
What do you stall for? We won the war. What was it all for? Mother, it's so scary without you. God, I love Arlecchino so much. She's so badass. Oh, sorry. She's known as Father. But we're not in the orphanage, so... Her and Mawika, they're my mothers. And Lauma, I guess.
Is that you, Arlecchino? Did you save us? Wait, your hands! They're...
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied
so
its will
cool.
by bringing you
You know,
out.
I've always wondered about her
No
eyes, but I
wonder
just
it's a
chalked it
little
up to,
angry.
you know, cool, playable characters, and they're not boring NPCs. Maybe it's a quirk, maybe it's a character trait. Apparently it has lore relevance, as is with everything, I hope. Is there anything I can do in return? If I can purify the abyssal power, then maybe.
No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
But surely... Oh... We're so sorry, Arlecchino. Paimon can't believe you'd make a sacrifice like this for us.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal. Well, Columbina.
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care.
You're reunited.
From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
To the rightful heir.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return.
An exchange gift. The flowers.
Feeling stronger?
They're blooming.
I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's all.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned, at least to the level it was at as Third Harbinger.
It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rerir like this. Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would.
Please, Columbina. Don't push yourself too hard.
It's okay. I can take it.
Now they're blue.
How about now? Fighting fit?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Not Cry. The Rerir of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the Frost Moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
They're
Thank
so
you.
cute. I
Look
love
after
them.
yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Rerir.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not her real name. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, you've been living a wandering life, so you've probably never really cared. All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Rerir, give it some thought. All right, that's it from me. I'll get you back safely first, then go meet up with Sandrone.
You're the best!
Let us know next time you need a hand. We'll be sure to return the favor.
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
That's it. Okay. Act 3 done. It was quite short, all things considered. Now Act 4.
It was a close call, but we got the iridescent moon's marrow and restored Columbina's strength. And that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
In other words, mission accomplished. Paimon wonders how everyone else is doing.
Return to the base. Act 4. Okay, that's a story for another day. Mission does not exist. An elegy for faded moonlight. All is foretold. Elegy for faded moonlight. Oh, that's the title. I'm like, that sounds familiar. That's the title of the chapter, right? Because I'm like, wasn't that the previous one? I'm not enjoying the multiplayer, like the custom content. Like, I did that once and then I forgot about it. So, I don't know. Alright, that's gonna be it for us today. We finished Act 3. I'll see you in the next one. Either in the next video or in Act 4. If you don't watch other videos outside of Genshin. In my channel, that is. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.